So we'll run through these problems and try to solve them. See how long it takes me. See how long it takes me. Let's do some recursion. We got subsets. I'm going to refresh my code over here. Just close this out. So last time I saw this was pretty recent. I think I was preparing for it for meta, maybe. But, oh wait, also, am I using the wrong microphone? Oh, we are. We got to use this microphone. That's good. Good thing I remembered to use this one. And cool, let me pull up a Scala draw. If you can draw through a couple trees. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, nice. So I like this. So given in, run this, given an integer nums of unique elements, return, actually, okay. Given an integer nums of, oh no, this isn't showing the screen. So we can't do Leetcode without it showing the screen. Perfect, here we go. Okay. Given an integer nums of a unique elements, return all possible subsets and also called the power set. The solution must not contain duplicate subsets. So what is a subset? It's a selection of elements, possibly none in the array, which isn't really a good definition, but from this example, we can see that it's like a 1, 2, 3, it's empty, 1, 2, and then you do 1, 2 from this, and you do 3, and then like 1, 3, and then 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So this one, maybe it's just like skipping over certain things. I guess that's what a subset is. I really honestly don't even know still, but like it seems like it's just like you're extending, but then also you can skip and extend out like that way or whatever. But the kind of core idea that you want to do is that we're kind of like taking and then not taking for certain ones. So this is like the one kind of, you can consider this like the one pathway, I guess. But we take the one, right? And then the one can take like a 1, 2 in that same path. And then this one can take like a 1, 3 because we can skip over taking the 2. But we always just end up creating like 2 branches basically, like one where we take like the number and then one where we don't take the number and then we end up going to like the next number or whatever. Yeah. And so for this one, right, like there's one where we take like the 2 and there's one where we just take the 3. And then here there's nothing else here, it's just like 3. So then at each pathway we take, like save it, and then we go down here, right, and then save this one as 1, 2, save this one and save this one, and then eventually like this one even has its own. So it's a pretty straightforward kind of like branching thing. It's just 1, 2, 3, and then you go down. And the solution for this, right, was going to be like, so we're going to have I, we're going to have our subsets here. We do want them to not have duplicates, which I think you're supposed to have a set for that. Probably doesn't matter though. We'll pop in an empty array first, and then return subsets like that. And then here, if I greater than or equal to length of nums, then we just return like nothing, basically. And then we'll do number is equal to DFS, or not DFS, nums at I. And then we'll just call like, we need the path so far, right? You call this path so far, you call this subset so far, but like we need to track these numbers so that we can save them eventually. So we go to 1 and then go to 2. So we need to remember this is 1, 2 that we went through. And then we'll do is just do subsets dot append, and then like path so far plus like num. And honestly, write this here, I guess, and then do like DFS I plus 1 and path so far plus num. And actually, maybe like that is better. Just make it a list of lists. So there's take and then don't take. This is a very common BFS pattern where you only have like 2 branches really. and then you could return or whatever. But then we just DFS at 0, I think is fine. And do 0 and then like empty or whatever. So this is good. I think this thing fails for duplicates though. I think it fails for duplicates, but if that's the case, then I would just convert this into a set and just make sure like I'm adding things into sets. But I think this might work, maybe, possibly. It does work. So that is that. That is that. That is subsets. Let's go into the next one. Mark that one off. And erase. Okay, we don't need to. Okay. Given an array of distinct integers, candidates, and a target integer target, return a list of unique combinations of candidates where the chosen number sum to target you may return the combinations in any order. The same number of chosen candidates unlimited number of times. 2 combinations are unique if the frequency of at least one of the chosen numbers is different. Test case generated such that the number of unique combinations of sum is less than 150. Okay, I don't understand this. Wait, hold on. Lost my train of thought. Given an array of distinct integers, we have a target. Return all combinations that sum to it. You may return the combinations in any order. Okay, we need all combos. So this one's 2, 2, 3. What does this mean? 2 combinations are unique if the frequency of at least one is different. So 2, 2, 3 and 2, 2, 3 would never, like you can't do, I think I get it, maybe. But these are all distinct, so that's kind of nice for this problem. Cool, all right, so for this one, it's the same thing with takes and not takes, except we're gonna have another thing that's here, right? So like this idea is generally the same where we're creating branches, but the difference is that we also need to track if we're hitting this sum. How far are we to this sum at every single step? So like for this one, we can take the 2 and we can say, okay, well, let's branch out at 2. Like let's start with like something empty or whatever. And let's branch out at 2. And now we branch out at 2, like the target is going to say something, it's going to be like 5. Like we need 5 more numbers or whatever. And then we can just branch out of those. So we'll get like, 3. I think you're allowed to skip also. So 6, 7. That is not even showing it though. 2 and 5, like I don't think it has to be contiguous at all. So you can take, some number here, whatever, some number here, but you just keep going and each of those are going to have their own. So this one at 3, like this one would be 0. Anytime it's 0, we just take the path so far and save it. So just a little bit slightly different than the other one, but yeah, I think that's like fine for as a solution. So we'll have like the path so far and like sum so far. So here we say I, greater than or equal to length of candidates. And then return, just leave it. And then take out the number at I. And then we'll do is take or not take. So then we'll do like if sum so far minus num is equal to 0, answer dot append the path so far plus num, and we need to define answer like that. And then we just go through the children. So like I think it's going to be like for every number, your phone ringing. For a new num in why don't you have a main job? Because unfortunately I care too much about business and entrepreneurship. Is it by choice? Yeah, by choice basically at this point. You can always go there. Until then I'll just keep solving Leetcode problems, but yeah. That is That is up. That is what's happening. Tro Nikos, yeah. But I could probably, I think I could pass a Fang interview. I think so. It's not in the cards yet, though. Not in the cards yet. So for new num in candidates, then we can just basically do DFS. Ooh, wait. Why are we doing I+1? Hold on. Do we care? No, we don't. I don't think we care. We don't need to do I+1. Just add it to the path. And then do like sum so far minus num. Right? Bro, WTF 1200. How well do you do in contests? Depends on the contest. Depends on the contest. So we had here January 2024, 15. I got 3,000, then 9,000. And going up to here, we got 300. Rank 300 in the last one. 2,000. So I guess about 3,000, 4,000. Depends. Probably 3,000, 4,000 on average. Yeah. 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 Okay, so for new num in candidates, path so far plus num, sum so far minus num. And I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't think we even need to worry about I. Just run it. The big thing though is we need to say like if sum so far is less than 0, then we just break out because it's not even worth it going into. Check out our new number. How about this? No. If sum so far is equal to 0. Answer dot append. Path so far. Return. And then we just go through it and try every number every single time. And then do DFS with an empty target. And then return answer. This one might have duplicates too. I'm not sure, honestly, but candidates. Sum not defined. Num not defined. Do you mean sum? Let's call it num. Cool, yeah. So we do get duplicates. 2, 2, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 2 are the same. One way you can get rid of duplicates is just creating it as a set. And then doing like answer.add. And you convert the other one into a set, I think. No, that actually won't do it. That'll kill it. We have a list. Hold on. We have a list. We want to remove duplicates from it. Could make it into a counter, but could make it to a counter, could make it to a string, but it's not based off strings, it's based off the actual counts. So maybe we take that and just say like, I don't know, count is equal to counter of path so far. This will count all the elements inside of it, and then we could maybe hash that. I don't even know if that works. No. How do we do that? How do we do that? You could have key values. Oh God, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Because I'm doing this every time, looping it, but I think you need to. Tony Desmond, what is up? What is up? What is up? How is that coding project going? Bro, if you struggle with Leetcode, how am I supposed to get good at it? I mean, everyone struggles with Leetcode. That's the point of it. It's problem solving. Gotta struggle. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's see here. How do I remove the duplicates from here? Hmm. The only thing I can think of is you just store counter every time, which you could totally do, but it feels just annoying. Like, I think the counter works. You just go through the counter, count everything, and then go through the counter and say like, oh, 2 4 6 4, and then you're like, oh, well, have I seen this one before? Like, have I seen 2 2s, 1 3? Just feels kind of like cringe, but like to actually code. But like, if I wanted to, I think it's probably fine to just say like vals.append, like kv. No, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I would just like add it here when it's hashable. Yeah, creating the Redis clone, nice. Yeah, that sounds good. That's also like a really good project too, I think. Having like the Redis clone. I looked at the link you'd sent and I like saw the projects that they were working on or that they had. But yeah, it seems good. Just building Redis. Hmm. CKV. CKV. Hmm. Do you ever look up the answers? Yeah, I do. If I can't solve it within the time limit, I do look up the answer. See this one. I just don't want to do it this way, but like I think I have to. I think you have to count the frequencies just because of this. The same number may be chosen a limited amount of times. Two combinations are unique if the frequency of at least one is chosen numbers is different. There's probably like another way I'm thinking about it too, but ugh. Just started leak coding and I can't answer S without looking up the answers. Kind of makes you feel dumb. Yeah, I mean, she's just practicing. It's kind of like, imagine learning a bicycle for the first time, or like imagine like playing like League of Legends, or and like you're trying to like get your first kill in League of Legends, right, for the first time. Like it's in the games, it's in the games, and whether you're learning how to ride a bicycle or play piano, like there's like a pain period where you're looking up more answers. But you do improve. Like the more solutions you look up, the better that you'll get, right? So you just keep trying, and you'll start putting the pieces together. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess just hash it, man. Oh. So we say it's 0, we know it's that, and then just put it in the order we can do. So just count them, take the things there, store them here. So now I've got K's and V's, which should be in the proper order. Do I even know? Oh, wait. Hold on. Actually, why didn't I think of this before? We can actually sort them. If we sort the paths, then we'll actually know it immediately if it's good or bad. And then what we can do is say that it's a tuple. So actually what I want to do is like this. I want to sort them and then convert them into a tuple. And then I want to add that tuple into here. And that'll make it to where we can actually play around with this. So this is fine. This is perfect. And now it's just like we're returning a set, but obviously we want to return a list for the final answer. But yeah, this works. Don't know why it took me 13 minutes to think about that, but you can convert it into a sort it, and if you sort it, then you don't have to do the counting stuff. So that's this one. But that said too, like, again, this is like really similar to this problem, the last problem I just did, right, where we're creating branches, and then we're going to be going through every single time and checking, like, I'm just adding it into a set, and then going again here, but this time we're adding the path so far that we've seen, which is why I have this variable here, path so far, is so that I can store all of those and keep track of them. But this problem is a bit different because we need to keep track of like another variable here, which is going to be the target so far. So if it's to hit the target, if it hits the target, then we save it, hash map, so we don't have duplicates, and then yeah. Now this my code is really slow, so I think there's a better way to do this, probably where you don't need to do this sorting every time. But I actually don't know what that solution would be, honestly. We can look at it. I forgot. No, I don't. I'm not sure if I understand. What is this? Temp res some use. Like, I hate when people post this code. Why are you posting code that's so bad? What are these variable names? Looping through the candidates. Some plus in used. Oh, this is the idea too, maybe? Append and pop. Kind of seen before. Oh, I don't know, man. Whatever. We're going to the next problem. Hi, how much problems we at? Jamil? I've solved 2 problems since the start of this. So he was streaming for 20 minutes, solved 2 problems. Then we're gonna go for the third. And nice, cool. Listen. Okay, given an array of distinct integers, return all possible permutations. You can return the answer in any order. So for 1, 2, 3, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. So the positions of each number actually change. Now, how do we do this using backtracking? So maybe do 1, place it in 0, 2, place it in 0, 3, place it in 0. Cool thing about this problem is they're all distinct. That's really nice because I could just loop over this every single time and just grab the ones that aren't there so far. So what we can do is create another tree. Like, obviously, right? So we start off with like 0 or whatever. We go in, we add 1. We go in, we add 2. We go in, we add 3. Those will be the first entries at each point. And then we branch out again. And this time we say, okay, well, now we have a 2 here. And then we have a 3 here. And then we branch out again. Right? And when we branch out, we're just going to loop through the entire list of 1, 2, 3. We're going to say, oh, well, I've already added a 1. It's inside of here. Oh, we've already added a 2. It's inside of like here or whatever. So then we must have to add like the 3. Oh, I haven't added the 3 yet. Oh, okay. The max size of this entire size is like the initial size of like our list of our nums. So I probably skipped over a bit of stuff, or I guess if you're trying to follow along, but like you be creating these branches, we're branching out every single time. And we're also checking out these original numbers that we have. So in this case, it'd be 1, 2, 3. And we're just seeing like, hey, like keep track of the path so far. And this path so far, is there a 2 that we've already added? Oh, we haven't? Okay, well, we need to add it because there's only things that are distinct. And we just go through that again. And that way works for sure. And you can speed this up by using a set to hash the value, so you know in O of 1 if the 2 is there. You don't need to doubly check inside of like this thing here. I don't know if there's a better way to do this other than that. Actually, kind of a funny way too, if you want to do stuff, is if you want to learn Python stuff, is that you can say permutations as itertools dot permutations. You can use this library and it'll create permutations of it. I think you need to have like the length of it. You pass in the length also, but this will return all permutations as like an iterator. But if you want a cheese way of doing this problem, you can do it this way. So iter tools, permutations. It's not useful in contests when you need to do stuff like that, but the actual like way that you would have to do an interview, the interviewer is going to say, hey, cool, that's nice, actually do it the right way, or like do it in the way that's more verbose, so they can test your knowledge, is that they're going to tell you to or that's they're going to tell you, you're going to go through here and create that tree that I mentioned. So you'll say like does I matter? Actually, no, it doesn't. We just want path so far. That's literally it. Like if length of path so far is equal to n, then answer dot append append path so far, just like that, and then just return, and then we'll just add it. So like for num in nums, if num not in path so far, then we'll do DFS path so far plus like nums as a set, and then DFS with a set, and then return answer. And this should be fine. This should allow you to add it. I don't know if you can add sets together. I think it has to be like this, or like dot union or something. I think it's like this, like a bar. Int object not iterable. Int object not iterable. Int object not iterable. Why is path so far an integer? Should be a set. I don't know how to add it. Is it or? No. How do you add how to add to set in Python? I don't know how I'm forgetting. I thought it was a bar. I thought it was like a single bar. Oh wait, you can no. I don't want to use dot add though. I didn't want to, but I wanted to do that, but whatever. Screw it, I guess. We'll do path so far dot add num, and then just dot remove it at the end, just like that. Okay, perfect. It is completely empty. That's sick. Maybe a list, possibly. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, path so far, and then like nums seen. Basically, we're gonna have two, and then so we'll add the path so far, and just check if it's in nums seen, then we'll do it. And then you mentioned, is it common to start drawing in the interview or on Canvas? For example, my Microsoft interview, they have a board integration on their platform. No, it is not standard to draw during interviews, basically. I don't think they allow you to. Not for Leetcode type. They may allow you to, but it definitely would lose points, I think, if you did pull out a board. I like to draw before hacking the problem. I just don't want my interview to feel I'm slow or something. Yeah, they actually might think that if you do actually take out a board. So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. That said, you know, these used to be whiteboard interviews, so you used to actually be able to draw, but I think when it's digital, I think it's kind of died. I'm sure they would actually allow you to, honestly. Like, if you can code it out, they'll probably allow you. But like in an interview, realistically, you're probably not going to be able to go fast enough. Okay, so I want the path so far in the order I added it, which is kind of fun. So like this. And then I also want nums seen. So then we'll go here and then do like nums seen, and we'll go here and do nums scene.remove. So this is what I like. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, and I never did the other one, so go here and there we go. Cool. All right, I don't know how long this took me because I think I paused it, but I think it was a very short amount of time. Probably like 10 minutes, I guess. But this is the idea here, which is that we're just going through and just creating branches, keeping track of everything, of the path so far, and then keeping track of like what numbers have we seen before. Again, this is like very slow, so I don't, probably some optimizations you can make, but I don't even know if I even see those. Like append and pop, and then you copy it. If it's not in cur, I mean, this should be ultra slow because current here, as I thought it would be, if num not in cur. I mean, cur is a list. It's an empty list, so that should be really slow. O of n squared minus n factorial. This probably just goes down to n factorial. Pretty crazy how these time complexities go. N times n factorial. Oh, divided by n times something something minus n factorial. Interesting. All right, let's go to the next problem. Subsets. Let's reduce this. Given noms that may contain duplicates, return all possible subsets to power set. Set must not contain duplicate subsets. Return the solution in any order. So do 1, 2, 2. I feel like it's the same thing as the other one. A selection of elements. I feel like this is a terrible definition too, because I don't understand what that means. A selection of elements is like just anything. But like one, I feel like it's like one, we create our path out, and then we need to collect, we need to take it or leave it. Kind of like that. We either take or we don't take it. So here we can not take it. So then we'll take like the 2 here. But then we're like, oh, well, I've already added this one. I've already added this one, and I've already added, like, I'm going to add this one, but like, I don't want to have duplicates here, so we can't add you. So I feel like it's the hard part is just that for this problem, but I think it's the same as the other one where we just create our branches, right? Taking a 1 and then figure out what its path is, a 2, and then like store everything, right? Store this, like store this one, and then keep going. Like we'll see another 2, but then we're like, hold on. Better yet, we skip the other 2, but then we're like, hold on, I've already added you here, so we don't do it. But really brief kind of thing to go over, but I'm just gonna code this out. What do you think of Java for Leetcode? I mean, Python's really easy. I get why it's heavily used for Leetcode. Never learned it, but still use it in the sense that you don't really need to learn it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Like, just do whatever programming language you know best, and it's gonna be fine. And especially it's gonna help you in Java only roles because you can, like, kind of just show your Java knowledge there. Is there built-in collections that in Python that Python has and Java don't? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, like, I literally just showed like permutations here for this one, itertools.permutations. I don't think Java has that, honestly. Itertools like dot permutations, and then you pass in like the number and then like the permutations or whatever. I don't think you can do this in Java. I don't think this works in Java, where you can do something in 3 lines of code. So Java's work, like Java works, it's just more verbose. Like Python will always be faster to type than Java, always be faster to type, which matters a lot for interviews. If you only have 45 minutes, but like, you can do fine though, as long as you actually know Java and you can impress the interviewer too, I think. So I wouldn't bother with switching unless you like want to, do competitive programming, maybe on Leetcode or something. But that said, Java's even, I think you can use Java for competitive programming because it's fast enough for code forces. Python is like a bit problematic for that. But TLDR, just make sure you know your programming language that you choose, and you'll shine through for interviews if your goal is interviews, in my opinion. Okay, so for this one, we can have answer. Answer is going to be a set because we're going to be keeping track of these, making sure that we haven't done these before. Probably going to want to sort them. I think, no, that doesn't count. Sort is not counting. We do just want to keep a set though, and then just go through DFS, I, path so far, and then I think that's probably it actually. Then if I greater than or equal to length of nums, return. Although other languages were better suited for Leetcode, I couldn't imagine using JavaScript for this. No, it's fine for JavaScript too. I mean, like the problem, like Leetcode is up. Like there's two ways to think about it. Leetcode as a competitive programming platform, or Leetcode is your goal to get past job interviews. You can't pass, like you're gonna get job interviews in JavaScript 100% if it's a front end role. So you need to be able to do Leetcode problems in JavaScript because that's what they're going to test you on. So by definition, you have to use those languages. But if you're trying to get good at competitive programming, yeah, JavaScript does not have a heap library, so you're going to kind of messed up on that. But that said, you could still use JavaScript like for the vast majority of other problems that don't use heaps. Buffer, do you think it's okay for interviewers to use libraries like sorted containers for sorted list or sorted list? For sorted list. It's okay to use in interviews, but don't be surprised when they force you to use like a heap instead of using like the sorted list. If you don't know what sorted list is because you don't use Python, it's a binary search tree basically in Python. So Java has it. I think it's called like a tree map in Java or in C++, but it's essentially like a binary search tree basically for the operations. So it's super nice. But that said, in interviews, I don't think they might not let you. Depends. Worst case, you would like just flex your knowledge on Python, and so they'll be impressed with that. Uh, Bad case, I mean, not even bad case. It's just like just be prepared to not rely on that, and also know like how to use like the heap solution or the binary search solution or whatever, or sorting solution, whatever. But anytime you have sorted list, like you're not ever sold and forever locked into that. Cool. So let's go with this. So write this out. Num is equal to DFS I, or not DFS I, nums at I. We just want to take it or leave it. So just DFS, DFS I plus 1 path so far plus num, and then leave it. Leave it, take it or leave it. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we always add, right? Answer.add. Path so far. But we convert the list into a tuple. And then return list of answers. Like that. This should be the solution, no? Just add, and then like don't add, and then add a don't add, and then add don't add, and then go for all of them. No? Oh, I never called DFS. DFS 0, empty path. Okay, nice. So we never added. So that's cool. How about this? There we go. Oh, and I messed up. Oh no. Also, I forgot the empty thing here. We always gotta have an empty. And then the second thing, I think this might be a sorted issue. Does it say the order matters? No, it says any order matters. It's fine. No, it's still bad. Where's my empty? It's here. Yeah, I don't need this. Thanks. Who's your favorite Leetcode YouTubers? Favorite Leetcode YouTuber. I don't really watch Leetcode YouTubers at all, actually. But for streamers that I would recommend you guys check out is Midnight Simon is crazy good. Midnight Simon, Stephen Code stuff. Actually, see if I can pull up his thing here. So like Midnight Simon wrote out this thing here too, but he's like super helpful. He wrote out all these like algorithms. So like if you're trying to figure out, okay, what algorithm should I learn or master? Like binary search, sliding window. If you don't know prefix sums, like you should know all of these here, and all of these if you're trying to do interviews, coding interviews. In my opinion, yeah. These for sure though, 100%, like just regular topics. But I think he has also people that are streamers. I didn't even know Madeline did Leetcode. But Chi-Chi's really good too. Him and Chi-Chi are really good. I don't most of these people don't stream except for me, I guess, and Pat. Pat's a really good Leetcode streamer. He's probably actually one of the most entertaining for sure. Again, I don't watch any of the YouTubers, but if you guys want like more streaming content like this, like Pat's really entertaining. And Chi-Chi's like just super helpful. So he just like does just really hard problems. Like he's like, you know, infinitely better than me and better than like most people. So he's 0.08%, 2,800 elo. Like, I mean, you know, he's probably 480, 500 top 500 leak coders. And he'll answer like any of your questions like completely for free if you ask him. Yeah. C for Leetcode. Yeah. Yeah. Buffer short stories. I'm a sophomore in college practicing Leetcode 100%. Wait, is my screen frozen? Oh no, or is this thing just frozen? I think you guys can see my screen. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure this thing's not frozen.
There is.
Oh god, man. I don't know what's happening. Wait, is my okay, no, it's not frozen. Okay, cool, we're good. Short stories. I'm a sophomore in college, practicing Leetcode 100% the most academically rigorous thing I've ever learned. I can do most of the easy problems, but usually need help. Solution on medium / hards. Any tips? Just keep practicing. I mean, that's how it goes. Just like if you can do most easies, that means you're probably not learning anything. So you need to learn. You need to solve a problem, look at the solution, learn something, solve a problem, look at the solution, learn something else, solve, look at the solution, learn something else, solve, learn, solve, learn, solve, learn. Just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. And then you'll be really good. That's how you get better. If you're just only solving easies and you're not learning anything, then you're not going to get better. Short the story. Everyone in the Leetcode journey, I struggle with this, but didn't put enough time for it yet. We will get that job. True, we will get that job, assuming you guys practice and keep it up. It's like I said, it's like riding a bicycle. Like I mean, you fall. I'm trying to think. I need to think of something better than riding a bicycle. Like It's like playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something. Like you're like trying to beat the boss, but you keep dying or whatever, and you're getting really frustrated. But like you're actually getting better over time. Like you're actually improving. You're learning the boss's patterns. You're learning how they should be moving. Right. You're getting all that stuff. You're getting better. Just gotta keep going, man. Want to get better so I can crush always. C for Leetcode. What's the website URL of Midnight's list? Yeah. So this is his thing. He streams every night, I think, almost every night at like 8 or 9 p.m. Again, you can follow him on Twitch. He's also on YouTube too. You could type in his name on YouTube and I think it would come up. If I'm stuck in a problem, is it okay to look at the solution and try to understand it? Yeah, look at the solution after 20 to 30 minutes of trying. Yeah. 20 to 30 minutes of trying, like look at the solution. This problem is so weird because I don't know what a subset is. So I don't even know what I did wrong here. I truly have no idea. Like, what happened to the one? And one the order. This is so wrong. Oh my god. It's like so cringe. Leetcode is a fun hobby. It gets very frustrating if you're doing it solely for interviews because the bar is pretty high, at least for me. Yeah. Yeah. I think Leetcode's fun. I mean, that's why I keep doing it. Why do people feel like solving problems is a chore? I mean, because people don't like solving problems. Like, probably most people don't. Like, most people don't enjoy problems or having problems. And Leetcode is just like literally all problems. Well, basically. Brain damage 03. Did you peak on core tab and Neetcode list? Do you think that's enough to brush up before starting the grind again? Isn't core Neetcode 150? That's literally the Neetcode 150, right? That is core. Um, is it enough to brush up? I mean, you should definitely know the list for sure. I feel like people solve it and they like skip the hard ones, but you need to solve like the entire thing. Where's the Neetcode list? Practice. Here it is. So this is like, I guess, oh, no core skills. I don't know what that is. Segment trees. Wow, he has segment trees on here. That's impressive. I didn't even know Neetcode knew what a segment tree was. Never heard him talk about it ever. Never seen him talk about it or solve any problems that require it. I'm sure he has maybe one video on it or something, but I don't know what this core. This is core. These aren't things. Neetcode 150. Yeah. And then he's got all of them, which is like 580. 228 Hooligan. What is up? Hello, bro. You inspire me. Weren't you streaming? You used to stream. You're not streaming anymore. Brain damage. Would you ever try competitive programming sites? I've already tried them. I do @coder in the mornings. Or I would do @coder in the mornings, and then I would also do Code Forces a bit. So I've done both. Yeah, it's good. Think about competitive programming is I got the input and forced to use C++. Yeah, you can use Python. Just Python is slower for some recursion problems. Let this man lock in so we can solve subsets too. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to solve these problems. Mostly, I'm mostly just here for you guys. Honestly, I do not like solving subsets too is not gonna make or break me. But okay, give an integer. I don't know what thing is wrong here. I don't know what's wrong with the code. I don't know. It's for me, I'm misunderstanding subsets, I'm pretty sure. Because my understanding is that you just take, don't take, take. So then you get 1, 2, but then you get 1, 2, but then you wouldn't, and then you get 1, 2, 2, and then you get 2, which you only add it once. Okay, maybe it helps if I figure out what's missing from here, which is even harder. 4, 4. Looks like I'm maybe missing 1, 4, 4. How is that the case? Oh, because the order doesn't matter? Oh my god, that's cringe. I need 1, 4, 4. What? I don't understand. Like subsets just as a thing makes literally no sense. And this definition is so terrible. A selection of elements. And then like the selection of elements of this is like 1, 4, 4. Like what? And then how is 4 not in here? 4 should be in here for sure. There's no 4. There is a 4. Yeah, okay. Okay, if it's 1, 4, 4, then that means that we should add the 1 and just kind of keep going, I think. What's rough? This is a tough problem. 1, 4 is the same as 4, 1. You should avoid duplicates. 1, 4 is the same as, I don't, okay, tutor, I don't think that's correct. I think you just said that in, or you didn't just say that, but you said that before I saw that you're supposed to have 1, 4, 4 here. But that's probably true. Maybe that is true. 1, 4 and 4, 1. I guess that's true what you said. All of them are in sorted order, which is interesting. All of them are in sorted order. So I should sort them. Maybe that was it. You just sort them. Is that really it? That's so weird, man. That's actually it. You just sort them beforehand. Nice. Nice. I don't understand this subset stuff, but okay. Where's my Neetcode list? Looks like I dropped it. That Neetcode roadmap. Right, subsets. Okay, combination sums. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Combination sum. Let me delete this. Given a collection of candidates and a target number, find all unique combinations where target each number can only be used once. Set must not contain duplicate combinations. So this time we can only use, cannot use the number that we've used before. So this means that really we can't use the index that we used before. So we can't use this index and this index. Like we can use this number and this number. They're both ones, but we just cannot use this index. So it'll be the exact same thing that we did earlier, like up above here. Like with this 5, this was the combinations one that I did. And this time we also want to track the number of indices that we've used. So we'll have like some set, right? I mean, I don't know how you want to draw that, but like some set, and it'll just say like, oh, we've used this index, this index, this index. And this time we'll just keep going over and finding if we've seen that index before. Same idea, but yeah. Is that a new feature for Leetcode showing 72 online? Yeah, this shows you how many people are currently solving this problem right now. What's kind of interesting though is that like, I wonder, what do you think if I went to like a super obscure problem? Like, do you think it would show that? Like if you guys joined, that'd be kind of interesting, right? Let's see here. 14.3.2, I guess, something, I don't know. I'm just looking for a really obscure problem really quickly. It's not loading though. Taking a bit of a while. Yeah, cool. So like, imagine like I go here. This has 5 people online. I don't know how often it updates though. But I'm kind of curious too, like if you guys also looked at this page, I think this counter would go up actually, because there's about I think 12 of you guys like watching. I think there's about 12 of you guys watching, or even with this one too, actually. 1170. Compare frequency of strings by smallest character. Solaris428. What is up? What is up? What is up? And Roy Paul. So no more C++. Yeah, I had to give up on it because it was not monetary. It was not monetarily helping me to do it. Although it was fun, but it was good to learn like basic C++. But yeah. Did you try Code Chef? No, I'm not doing any Code Chef. Not for a while, basically. I think. Yeah. Whatever questions are you struggling most with nowadays? The problems that I need to do, that I need to do is dynamic programming, digit DP. Have you seen? I think I showed you guys this list right for Midnight Simon's thing just now. But like I need to learn these. I know Floyd Warshall. I don't know this. Bitmask DP. I haven't learned it. Digit DP. Never learned. Fenwick trees. Still haven't learned. Eulerian paths. I've never heard of it. Segment tree. I haven't done. Rolling hash. I do know. I know rolling hash. That one's not a hard problem. I also have a YouTube video out on it if you guys want to watch it, but it's super good. It's like 1 hour taught by one of those top leet coders I mentioned, Glump. But yeah, that's the things that I know and don't know. But those would take me like to going even farther in my Leetcode journey. Did you manage to land a job? No, I gave up on the job search to do startup stuff. Basically, startups have my heart. Startup has my heart. Businesses, launching businesses and all that. Kind of sucks that my I don't know why my camera's not focusing on my face, but yeah, whatever. Dang, the counter didn't go up though. I would imagine that one person in chat would have clicked on this problem. I was curious to see how much it updates, but it doesn't look like it updates that often. They give it a name, but I don't know why. Bitmask DP is just DP. It's just like if you have DP in your states or strings or outside strings, do you call it string DP? Okay. Are you unemployed, Raymond, or just looking for better jobs? I'm not looking for any job. I'm just doing startups, launching startups, doing the business. Given a collection of candidates and numbers. Okay, yeah, so we talked about this. It's the exact same, except you're just going to be doing like DFS, and then you're going to say like I, and then you're going to actually not even I, just path so far with indexes used, indices like used, and then like sum so far. So you have just an extra bonus one, which I would prefer to actually call it at the end, indices used. Now we can go through here, say if length, no, if sum so far. And honestly, I don't even want to call it sum so far. I mean, sure, why not? Screw it. If sum so far is less than 0, return. And then same thing if it's equal to 0. We know what we need to do. We need to add it to our answer, which is our path so far. And you can set that. But the thing you have to know is that you can represent a set as a bit mask. Okay. That's good to know, I think. You probably only see these in hards and a few mediums. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Buffer. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Oh, you mean like, are you talking about the things that I need to learn on that list? Like bitmask TP and Fenwick trees and segment trees. That stuff you need for hard problems for sure, yeah. It's not even on mediums. Those are just like pure hards. Pure hards. All right, so then we'll just go through for num in candidates. Then we're going to go through and we're going to say DFS. But only want to add the number if it's not in the indices. So if num not in indices used, we've never used that thing before, and let's pop it in. Path so far plus num sum so far minus num indices used. And this is an interesting one where we can do indices used, and then we just add that thing like indices used dot add number. So add it to our thing and then remove it for all the following ones. And then it doesn't really matter if it's here, but then we just DFS, have our empty path, have our sum set the target, and then have an empty set for this. And then just like return answer. And I failed it somewhere. Nice. Nice. Okay. 125, 17, 152. Well, 125 and 152 are the same. I don't want to do sorted though, but I guess I might have to. I might have to because I'm doing this thing all over. Do I need to pass in the index? Like 10, and then we only contribute for that. And then 1, like we never go backwards. This one I'm kind of going backwards. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we can't really see you on the camera. Room is pretty dark. Yeah, it's not even the camera. It's like the background is focusing on the background. I don't know why. Yeah, it's literally just focusing on the background of the thing. And my focus isn't going. I'll probably fix it. I don't know, maybe fix it later. Do interviewers in big tech like go on Leetcode and pick some random problem, or do they use a question bank by the company and ask all questions the same interview day, same questions? The second part. Interviewers will have a question bank, and every interviewer typically has their own favorite question that they love to ask. So they don't like switching it up. Turn on the lights, bro. It's not about the lights. It's about that I have a bright thing behind me. And the camera is focusing onto that bright object that is behind me. 86 people working on that problem right now. That's crazy. I wouldn't think that would be that high. Well, the thing is about this problem is that I'm doing a Neetcode 150 list. So all 84 of these people are all studying for interviews. They all have interviews right now, and they're trying to study and do them. Mm. How about close the window? Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I can click this. No, it's just I don't know what setting it is, which is weird. Like normally you just click where it is. But yeah, if I close the window, it would help, I think. I mean, I can do that. Oh God, now it's even darker. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, I cranked up the ISO. Still is like having higher exposure there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Let's see here. See here. Yeah, but like this is a Neetcode 150 problem, so like it's super popular. So all these people are like jumping on trying to solve it. And in terms of my bug, it's because of this ordering. So I can fix that by sorting, I think. If you keep sorted order, it's fine. If you just keep sorted order. I don't mind that. I could sort, let's see, sort candidates, and then maybe just only jump forward. And only jumping forward would mean that we start with I. And then so we say like for I, or I guess for J in range, only length of candidates. But then you start with I or whatever. And you only go forward basically. And then we say num is equal to candidates at J. And then we're missing 1, so we do 0. We're missing it here too, so we do 0. Not 0, rep J. Okay, bit better. Just getting 2, 1, 5, and 7, 1. Now I think maybe we can sort candidates. Maybe that helps. No. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5, 1, 7, 1, 2, 5. Oh, I have 1, 2, 5 on there twice. That's fun. I don't know, man. Add like tuple. This is like super. I don't think this would be good for an interview, but like I kind of want to just get this thing out the way. But like just do set and then add it to remove the duplicates and then just do like list for the answer. Okay, 1, 7, 2, 6. We're missing 1, 1, 6. What happened to 1, 1, 6? No way. Really? Really? Dang, I should get premium. The execution time is blazingly fast. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop paying for premium. I only paid for it for my meta interview because they ask exclusively on it. It's probably, I mean, I'm not sure how much I care about just submitting a ton of times. Maybe just like being able to run fast. You tip to run code too soon. Buffer, what language do you use? Let's see, what did I do wrong? 1, 1, 1, 6, 1. No, 1. No, but I know what this prints. You should take 1, take the 1, take the 1. What about take and not take? What if we do it where we also don't take it? No, I'm not. Oh, God. Take it. Take it. Oh, because I'm adding the number. Cringe. I typoed it. I'm adding number. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to add J, not I. Bro, what? If J not in there. Yes. Oh my God, I typoed it. Oh my no, my thing is like super slow. Ultra slow. Time limit exceeded. or 1111. Interesting. Yeah, I think you should use Java, Jamil. This is trivial. Use bitmasks, by the way. I use Python, but the language should be irrelevant. Let's see. So we're jumping through 111111111. Am I supposed to use a counter to just keep track of all of them and then just see if they can add to it? Or something? If J not an indices used that added. Oh my god. You can try to figure out what's slowing it down because this is pretty early, I think, to stop it. But the sorting is bad, I think. Not terribly because the cases are so slow. Adding it to a tuple every time is pretty bad, I think, too. I wonder if I can fix that. I don't know if this will work. No. It won't work. Still getting duplicates. Is it actually? No, it'll still go. Yeah, you'd have to count the numbers. Then get rid of the indices used and count the numbers. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna have to give up on this one, I think. Because I'm also getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's rough also talking at the same time. I do kind of want to do word search just because I like it. And I've also like probably one of my favorite problems, but that's also one that yeah, I don't know actually. Might just save it for later. Save all these for later. I don't think I've done palindrome partitioning actually, like ever solved it. No, I have. Okay. But I'm gonna call it here with 4 problems in 1 hour, like 4.5 problems in 1 hour. Almost 5, but so I will see you guys later. Peace. Peace, peace. I don't think anyone else is streaming. Theo's giving React Native job advice. Is this the Google question word search 2 thing that has some trick way you store the words or something? Yeah, I mean yeah, you can use data structures for word search 2. Word search 1 is just recursion though. But word search 2, yeah, you can use a data structure to optimize and solve the problem. For sure. Maybe on this one too. I don't know. But I think for word search 2, you can use a data structure for sure. All right, I'll see you guys later on a dip, and I'll be back to solving these, I think, tomorrow. Just try to work through, I guess, another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just finish backtracking. And then go on to graphs and DP. But just doing it, kind of just working through slowly. Anroy, Paul, thank you, Raymond. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully I guess this stuff is helpful or gets you to solving the Neetcode list. alongside me, so you guys can look at them, try to get some problem solving working going on. I'll see you guys later. Other thing too, which I always do. Now turned off ads on my Twitch channel, so I don't have ads. You guys just have to listen to my verbal ads. But if you guys want to, if you guys need any other interview help, I do like weekly Q&As on here every Sunday in my school group. Actually join it. Let me click this. So you guys can join that if you want to. You guys want some advice on job searching stuff, and I also like post other videos and content within it. But you can click that link and oh wait, whoops, is it not? I don't even know if that redirects to the about page, but yeah, you can feel free to join that if you want. There's other software engineers in here too. So if you guys want to talk to each other offline or something, or you guys have questions, or you guys want to, yeah, whatever, I don't know, but I'll see you guys. Peace. Good luck on your interview prep, and I'll see you tomorrow or another day, depending on whenever you show up.